This time on Red Dirt Diary, we go rugged to rainforest.
Alright Red Dirters, welcome to the rugged side of the New South Wales Blue Mountains. To kick this episode off, let me tell you who we have in convoy today. There's some new faces and definitely some new vehicles. Firstly, as always, I have my good mate Lane. You guys know him as Slippery Sailor and he's back at it again out in his trusty Ranger. Next, we have Kenny and Bronson. These have become familiar faces on the Red Dirt Show. However, the car that they're driving, the GQ Patrol, has had a full overhaul and rebuild, and we will get into this later on in the episode. Next, we have Ellie, known as Bikini Angler, but if you don't recognise her today, that's okay. That's because she's driving her new Patrol, which she's dropped a V8 Chev into the motor. So you know what to do, turn up your televisions. And lucky last, we have Danita and Riley. These are the new faces to the Red Dirt Show, and they have put in months of prep to get their brand new troopy ready for one big adventure. And in this episode, we're kicking it off at the Lost City in Lithgow. I've got a hot tip for you guys. If you're thinking that you might not have too much time for lunch, get some pies and put them into your engine bay. Brownie points if you happen to drive an FZ. Gets a little bit warm. Num 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 num. I'm excited for we're gonna have lunch. As we make our way to the glowworm tunnels, I've tried to let the full team know that it's pretty important to keep the volume down if you actually want a chance to see some glowworms. But the group I'm with doesn't know how to have an inside voice, so I'm setting low standards that maybe, just maybe, we might actually see some glowworms. I'm about to enter into this really cool tunnel that spits you out at the glowworm tunnels. And it is so cool because not only does my car sound great, but I have all the mining spec lights from Hardkorr, the really tough ones. I have them as my rock lights, my camp lights all around the car. And I've turned all my switches on. I'm gonna absolutely blow up this tunnel with orange. As soon as I get into the darkness, holy, you can even see, no way, that is ridiculous. Whoa. These are so good, not only to find camp, being around camp, I can change them to multiple different colours, but they're such tough rock lights. They're not meant to be rock lights, but I couldn't recommend them more. I have a lot of tuck and scrape, and I have really given these lights a hammering off-road at night time, and they are still just as bright. They have not cracked. I think that they're top shelf, one of the toughest lights that Hardkorr has. I really, really mean that. But if you guys want a good set of light, they sell them in singles as well. So if you just want to like try it out, or you just want to have one fat, bright reverse light, you can just go and get them in singles. They're quite well priced. They're unbreakable. I reckon they could put 10-year warranties on these and they would be perfect. Check them out on the Hardkorr website. I really, really mean it. Hardkorr, if you see this, I'm pretty impressed. I always say that lights are the jewelry of a car, but these are just like the toughest bit of jewelry I've ever had. We're here, we're locked and loaded. We're gonna go see some glowworms. To see the glowworms, really, it's how quiet can you be? And with this group, probably unlikely. Wow. As well as this group not being able to maintain an inside voice, this group also sucks at taking direction. So we seem to have found ourselves in a small cave off the beaten track, but I'm not mad about it. What do you want to call these guys?
I reckon we call it the Dry Lane Cove.
No, touch your hair again.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Is it Kenny approved?
Look at that.
In 1907, this 387-metre train tunnel was built. Although now it's disused, it's home to thousands of glowworms. The blue glow from the glowworm is actually a result of a chemical reaction, which is used to attract prey. And if you're a group that struggles to have an inside voice like us, it is recommended to use a red light. It's safe on the glowworms and it still helps you navigate your way through the glowworm tunnel.
Very cool.
If you guys decide to make your way to the glowworm tunnel, I highly recommend you commit and walk all the way through to the other side. It's got a beautiful garden rainforest oasis and it's definitely worth checking out. Who's hungry?
I am.
Same. We skipped breakfast this morning because we were just in a rush to see all the good things that we've got here. Now, this is the glowworm tunnel. We all highly recommend. Yep, everyone's very enthusiastic. Let me ask them again. Do we all highly recommend?
Yes!
Ick. It was so ick. But from here, we're going to go down a little forward driving track that is in the area to another really cool cave. See if you can guess which one it is, where we'll be having lunch there. And there's a special car that I want to show you as well. Plus, where we're camping tonight. So stick around for that. We're back in this honey hole into the darkness and we'll see you on the other side. Can you hold my hand? Safety first, everyone. Bunch of kings. We are pretty hungry, I'm going to be honest. And the Alibaba caves are no more than 250 meters that way, but the forward driving track to get to it's like pretty gnarly. We've obviously come all the way in, but not been able to go the rest of the way because some of the cars that we have are more equipped for touring and the track's pretty full on. I'll get the camera boys to get a couple of shots to show you the difficulty levels, put the drone in the air, and then the thing that you get at the end, which makes it worth it. I looked up the altitude that we're at now and then the levels where the caves are. The track's only 200, I think it's like 230 meters long, so it's not long. You'd see the end of it if you could see it. But what actually worries me is the altitude that you need to drop down is like huge.
Very steep.
It'll be one of the steepest things.
I'm petrified of driving down hills.
I'm petrified of driving up hills.
My car doesn't have a low enough first gear, so going down hills, you're on the brake the whole time, and then obviously the wheels lock up, and then you just do what we just did there. Slide the whole time.
I feel like we're going skiing. Seeing this epic track with my own eyes is definitely getting my blood pumping, and I'm going to be honest, I kind of want to give it a drive. However, we definitely don't have the appropriate cars for the job. I don't know, man. It doesn't look that easy.
No.
And also, you're confident because you've got GU diffs under your car. You know what? Actually, while we're here, I can't even walk up it. While we're here, why don't we just quickly show people around your car?
I agree.
This car, right? The thing about it is, I know that you think that you've seen it before, and you have, but so much has gone down with this car that even though it might visually look the same, it's almost quite far from the same car that it was before, right? Starting from the ground and racing your way through to the very top, just speed round us all of the stuff that's been changed on this car.
Probably the biggest thing is GU diffs underneath the car now. And then while we were at it, we had the cab off of it, so we braced the rear coil towers and also the front coil towers. So now I can jump it and not worry about breaking something. And didn't you notch and brace your entire chassis as well? Yeah, notched front and rear chassis, so both the drive shafts have clearance now. And then new body mount, new cab, everything on its basically. And that was the last thing, is that new cab and painted. Yeah. Holy, that is insane. This car has been eating it up on the track. Let's go for a little scoot and walk. I know that Kenny's favourite thing about this car is her bar work. Who made your bars? All different people. Everything's from somewhere different. Star Crew's the main thing. Yeah. You know what else is sick about this car though? Actually, you tell him. So this car has actually over 600,000 kilometres on it, and it's never been opened. The engine is original. My dad owned it before me for like probably 5 or 6 years, and then before him, his mate owned it. So, sort of know the whole history of this car, and anyone who hates on TDs, they can't, because this thing has never, ever failed. So. And what have you done anything to the motor? You have to have done something to get to this point. Oh, it's been turboed, but the actual motor itself has never been opened up. Never been opened.
And you haven't added any other assistance parts to it at all.
Just a turbo setup.
That hurts the sound. That hurts my soul. That hurts my soul. My car is so much younger than yours. And anyway, I just wanted you to know I put this in here 4 days ago.
I've seen it in there. I haven't touched it.
It's still there.
It's a little nook. It can hold drinks in there.
All right, let's get out of here and find a cracking camp spot for the night.
I agree.
All right. Turn her on. What's the bet that we've done this great car tour, it won't even turn on? It's like tick, tick, tick.
Oh, you want me to turn it on?
Farm truck. All right, we are up and at 'em and out of where we had lunch. That was a pretty late lunch, but it was a nice spot. We had it at the very top of the Alibaba caves before the really gnarly part of the fall driving track starts. 50% of the fleet that we have today on convoy are tourists, and they're definitely pack mules. So to ensure that everyone has fun and that everyone can get out, we aren't going to do the remainder part of the four-wheel driving track because it's a little bit above the pay grade of some of the vehicles that we have today, but that's okay. I may come back another time and take it on myself. So now we're going to find camp with the remainder hours that I have left in the day. I kind of need it. A group this big is hard to find camp big enough for this many people. And I got a really fun night in store. I want to try something when we get to camp actually, so it's pretty crucial that I find the right campsite or this won't work. This won't work at all. My creative brain is getting the better of me and I want to see if I can pull something off. So the next time you see me, we will be at that magical campsite because I'm going to find it somewhere here in the bush. It's actually done. That's how fast it is to set up. Hello. John Bronson, driving the lawnmower.
We got that real one. The stagger on.
All right, I'm actually really excited for tonight, mainly because we're just starving. We're having tacos, delicious tacos, and that's about it really. Pretty simple, but the reason why I like it is because I gotta feed a whole lot of people. I'm gonna do it off the back of my car. All right, Lane, do you want it? You do meat?
Give me the meat.
And then, okay. All right, I'm smart. Probably use this whole bag tonight, so I'll really open her up. Is this the riper avocado?
That's the only avocado.
Oh, really wanted a good avocado. Oh, what other veggies you got, Lane? Got cherry tomatoes?
I sure do.
I ran out of money building the car that all I could afford was a team induction. Oh my gosh. Yum. You guys might be curious, if you are curious, on my whole setup, what my thoughts are after having it for so long. I've now found pros and cons. What I love about it is that it is a really good amount of storage for a wheeling car. It really, really is. Like, I've got places for my recovery gear, my fridge is big enough, it holds multiple slabs of alcohol, that's pretty nice. I like the depth of this, it's really ideal for the general size of any cooking utensils and whatnot. And it's just working so well, like keeping stuff clean up top, it doesn't rattle around. It's actually really, really good. So like, it's a big yes. But let's get into some of the things that I'm kind of like, oh, wasn't expecting that. When you have this much storage capacity, you're more inclined to store more things. When you're on the road for so long, you need a lot of gear. This car does help with carrying a lot of gear, but it makes it heavy. And I'm just burning through a lot of fuel. And it's just, can be kind of tricky when you're off camera on an angle. You want to step in, Lane, and mix? Can be kind of tricky. Drink break.
They're the tomatoes.
The only one.
The only ones.
We can't have them.
Well, where were they?
Oh, the up and goes.
Okay, they're the ones that I need. Thank you so much.
That's
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you.
Lane can't look.
Lane, are you? Lane has been not. What? What do you mean? You had what? You were staring at it.
I ripped that fridge apart.
Obviously not. Anyway, it's all right. I'll let it go. What I was saying was, Lane is blind and also incompetent at looking for tomatoes. I'm just kidding. I love tomatoes. Do you like tomatoes?
I love tomatoes.
Want to try?
Thanks.
Also, I'm never partnering with you again for dinner.
There's a reason why me and KFC have such a strong relationship. It's because they don't tell me where to find the tomatoes.
Yeah. I'm going to partner up with a girl. For no reason other than coincidence. But it seems to work out that the girls are the ones that know where the gear is and gets it done and gets the food into people's mouths nice and fast, and the guys just walk around going, where are the tomatoes?
Yeah, but we are also the ones that keep you warm at night when the fire's not lit.
You've never touched me in your life. What do you mean keep us warm when the fire's not lit?
Because we light the fire.
Oh, I thought you were like cuddling. I was like, what, bro? You could be my brother.
Oh, really? Get your head out of the gutter.
We were on such different wavelengths.
Because you just sit down and then all of a sudden there's a fire in front of you. You're like, oh, cool.
Well, I get sticks.
Oh, yeah.
I bought the fire lighters. I find it.
Have we used them yet?
Nah. I don't know why I feel like if I stir it, it's going to get a better result.
Well, I'm just going to let you take control because
Yeah.
you'll still find a way to blame me for something.
This induction cooktop cost me $7.
It
And
costs less than the meal it's cooking.
Yeah, and can you hear how plasticky that sounds? When I picked it up out of the box, I nearly lost it out my arms because it weighs probably a kilo. It's like probably not even that. Like, it's the most flimsy thing, and I thought that thing rattling around in the drawer, it's gonna be broken. But look at it cook.
Little survivor.
Should we do a rubbish run?
Is that it? Goodbye.
All right, dinner. Watch them come like seagulls.
Come on, children.
All right, come get your mince.
Oh. You got a dog.
Cooked off a Temu induction. You're welcome.
That's so crazy. You don't have the fire extinguisher.
There you go, big ride dog. There's your
Do you want all the ingredients? Person sitting on the couch, you want all the ingredients? All right. I'll make you a Bridget special. Here we go. This one's for the people sitting on the couch at home. Probably got their feet up, warm, not in the bush.
How we going?
How we going? That. Mountains in the background. I'm really making this one good for everyone on the couch. Oh my gosh. Imagine having your dinner made by Bridget Crosado. Sweet chill. I feel like Harry Fisher, the camera eats first, he told me once. Oh,
Yeah, right.
Look at that. Okay, shall we wrap it up for you? All right, here we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to
The
do
Zambrero special. That belongs in a bowl.
There you go. Hold it with care. That's for you.
The camera's got a head.
Cool, put the camera down.
Everyone's locked on the camera.
3, 2, 1, this is happening. Now that you guys, Lane.
Don't look at me.
3, 2, 1. Now that you guys have seen the rugged part of the Blue Mountains, the next time you see us, we will be in the rainforest. And this is Churon Gates.
Oh, wow.
Red Dirters, I couldn't recommend more checking out Churon Gates. This place is one that I've never been able to forget, and it's quite nostalgic for me because it's where my four-wheel driving experience began in my early 20s. Something that I really like about it is that there is tracks and trails for all sorts of experience levels, but it is not short of a beautiful campsite. There is something to do to fill up a full weekend, and let's not forget there's definitely some amazing swimming holes. If you're adventuring around the Blue Mountains area, don't look past the inland ventures. Churon Gates is not that far away, and it is one that you will not forget. I wasn't joking. I'm such a big fan of Churon Gates that I really want you guys to see it for yourselves. So soon, I'm going to give you a little bit of an explanation that helps you find the exact lookout that we're on our way to now, because I really want you guys to have the chance to see it for yourselves. I really like this spot, this whole area. The whole Churon Gates, east side, west side is like, you can see, it's like so pretty, so peaceful. And it's nice that it's available and you guys can come and see it too. If you want to find exactly this spot, just drive to the Churon Gates River and you want to go up the Pinnacle Fire Trail. It's a bit of a drive, a nice drive, and then you pull up to this. You can't camp here, but you can come here for the day. It's private property, so just make sure you shut the gates, abide by the rules. Lane, when I'm trying to do my piece, that's what I'm saying. It's private property, so just abide by the rules, obviously, but come and enjoy. And then when the temperature rises in the day and it's just warm enough to get into the mountain water, drive all the way back down to the river, do the river circuit and swim everywhere. You're about to see, because that's where I'm going to take everyone next.
Here you see is a Bridget Crissato frolicking on top of a 105 with the ROH wheels. It's just absolutely spectacular. Who can take me high? Show me things I've never seen. I'm looking for atonement. Can you give me what I need? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. I'm looking for atonement. Can you give me what I need?
En route, back down the hill, into the valley and out the other side, because the sun has hit the ground, everyone's chucked their swimmers on, it's warm, and I'm really keen to go for a swim. Swim in a few different swimming locations as well. I'm keen for I want to try to sell to you guys why it's worth travelling 3-4 hours from Sydney. If you're in this area, go to the inland side of the Blue Mountains and come to Churon, because you could just spend all day swimming in different parts of the river, different little swimming holes, and they're all gorgeous. I'll prove it to you. Anyway, let's get down this hill safely. It's pretty steep.
Cracks in the water.
Yeah, you gotta pay for them foot shots. The water is very cold.
It is.
I reckon solo in hand and it'll be worth it.
Solo in hand, warm up the body, get the blood flow going. Nice and warm.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, good.
What's happening here, Bridget?
I don't even know, we just designed this game because there's rocks everywhere. We found a rock on the other side of the creek, and everyone's just letting out anger, pegging rocks at this rock and seeing how many times you can hit it. See, did you hear that? That's what we're doing.
But whatever.
Oh.
This is what happens when you don't have reception.
Yeah, there's no Starlink here.
Oh.
No reception, so everyone's just... Look at the rocketing behind it! Oh my god, stop! 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 My chair's so wet.
I like trees.
Don't quote me, because I'm going off old memory, but there's a spot that I want to find to show the others. I do remember it from when I was here last. And before I was doing some research, jumping between a few different mapping systems. Okay, so the Churon Gates river circuit, only 50% of it is on the river. And I was just staring at this map before when everyone was in the water. And I remember a turn off to a secondary creek. There was a campsite there that had almost 360 river around it. What I mean by that is an island of rocks, water all around it. And off the default maps that the Polaris head unit has and ones that I have, I think I'm gonna be able to re-find it. It might take me a little bit of a second jumping between a few different systems, but I have those systems. Because if I know if I can get myself into the right area, I'll be able to go off memory, but I just need my maps to be able to get me at least within 500 meters of it. And that's what I like about this. I might even get Bronson to sit in my passenger seat and just stare at this while I drive and see if we can pull it off. But hats off to Polaris that they've got all these systems in it, because I don't have any reception. And the fact that I'm able to jump through a few, like the one that I was just at before, if I come back here, and then I can just use this. The fact that this is in here is hopefully gonna be able to get me to where I wanna go. And if I do get the camp spot that I want for tonight, I'm gonna thank Polaris for it, because I really want it. All right, let me rally everyone, and then we're leaving. We're out of here. I wanna find it while the sun's still up. I'm just pulling into camp, well, the spot that we found. Oh my God. This isn't rainforest life, this is island life. The spot that I found on the map is on a rock island perch with water all around it. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. You can swim there, you can swim there, you can swim there. This is actually insane. Oh my God.
Bridget.
I tried to go wide, I'm sorry. Oh, my eco-X lights are still on. It's kind of a vibe.
Wow. This is our own oasis, Bridget.
That's cool. Can you get in there and get wet later?
Actually cool. Belly flop?
No.
He's got a big belly.
Throw my cross.
It flops. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, forward?
Yeah, forward. Run. No. Let go there. Fuck. You gotta keep running. Run. No.
You're so scary.
Why did you say you?
Go lower. No. Run.
No, Aaron, do not.
Yeah.
I have full faith in you, but not this ain't it. Don't do it.
Yeah, give it a go. What happened?
Oh my goodness, you're not giving me confidence, bro.
Just run. Very last minute. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. I felt like George in the jungle.
So cold. Wow. That's the sound of another episode. Wrap it up. Principal Cruzado. That has been nice.
What are we doing here?
Trying to filming an outro. This one's in swimmers on my gym jams. 3, 2, 1. We're all gonna lean in. Ready? And action. What do you guys reckon of our final destination?
It's unreal.
Amazing.
Sensational.
I know. This has been my favourite one yet on this entire New South Wales run, but it's not over. So make sure you tune into the next episode of Red Dirt Diary and we will see you there.
Goodbye.